Well, hey out there, all you viewers to play later. How we doing today? I know this is going to be a bit, sorry, early morning film session. This is going to be a bit of a weird one today. This is kind of take 2 of a part 3 of a Dreadnought box. That's all going to make sense here in a moment. All right. So as you know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on to get here today, we're going to take a look at the Space Wolves Venerable Dreadnought. That box should look very familiar, because in this one box, you can make 3 different Dreadnoughts. Bjorn the Fell-Handed, a Murder Fang, and the Venerable Dreadnought. All those wonderful little guys. But before we go too much further, let's get some adulting out of the way. We're going to pause real quick for a word about our unofficial sponsor. Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know, new month, we have a new unofficial sponsor of the channel. Copper Johns is joining the family for the month. I will be integrating this video in some upcoming ones. Guys, seriously, you've gone to cons, Adapticon just finished up. You know that maybe you want to have that slanishly fun, but man, you got Nurgle's rot. Dude, Copper John's got you hooked up. They got beard oil, they got beard butter, they've got beard wash, they've got, bar soaps. They've got everything you need to take care of your body. They've got supplements and other great things. Look down below in the description box. You're going to see a link right to their, right to their web store. Check them out. Let them know I sent you. You will not be disappointed by anything you buy from them. Okay, and also, you may hear whistling out there. For some reason, there's a very active bird outside my window this morning, so that explains that. Now, let's get the other part of the adulting out of the way before we get to the good stuff, okay? As of Friday, April 28th, 2023, this is $51 on Amazon. It is Prime 1 day eligible. Okay, like I said, you can do 3 different ones. I now have all 3. I started with Bjorn, got my Murder Fang. Yeah, I love that thing. Oh. And, well, now we got to get the old Walking Venerable Dreadnought. This one I did something a little bit different on. For the first time ever, I didn't use a sarcophagus. I used one of the heads. But we're going to show you the miniature here in a moment. Seeing how... Ooh, hey, you come over here. Get back over here to the right spot. Seeing how the other day I tried filming this video and the battery died. Hence the part 2 of a 3-box series. Now, just like with everything else with Games Workshop, when you get it in, it comes on sprues. I don't know anybody who's put together a model car, model plane, model train, model boat, model whatever. That stuff isn't on sprues. So if you put together models, you're pretty much used to it. Everything has a number. Hopefully you can see that and follow through with your guide. What I like about the extra little bits is if you get another kit in and maybe you want to swap a sarcophagus head, or maybe, I don't know, you want to use like that wolf pelt there on another vehicle or something else, it's always great to keep the spare parts. Now, for any other Dreadnought I have moving forward, like those little leg things down there that cover up like the mechanical legs, I won't be using that, or... Where are you? Those guys right there, those 2, those are Bjorn's. Those are only for him. They will only stay with him, and I will never ever put those on another Space Wolves Dreadnought that I have. One thing that I have learned is some parts from one Dread kit will not fit on another Dread kit. Like the Ironclad Dreadnought had this weird little like Iron Halo trophy rack. I really wanted to put it on this Venerable Dreadnought, but it looked weird, out of place, and I went, nope, can't have it. Just like I tried using a sarcophagus from another Dread, and it wouldn't fit on this one. It just, the spatial everything, no go. But always dry fit, always check, always look forward. Okay. Just like everything else with Games Workshop, you get an instruction guide. They always do it on the back on a lot of these where they give you the stats for the weapons. So if you don't have a codex, which I don't know why you're buying Dreads if you don't have a codex, you get stats for your weapons. Now, I will stress this like you would not believe, okay? You can do this in a couple different ways. There's basically 4 little combinations they're giving you. Follow the color instructions. They will not lead you wrong. All right, follow them because that's what you want to put together. Now, granted, you can fiddle with some of the other bits and have a little bit of fun if you want to customize your Dread. But for the overall look, just follow it. All right? It goes together really, really easy peasy. You just got to be careful, do your mold lines, get your little things out of the way. And like I said, like you can see right there, the blues and the pinks. Just follow them through. It's going to guide you through everything. All right. So, I know. Quit talking, fat boy. Show us the miniature. Well, here he is. Like I said, for the first time ever, I went with a head on the sarcophagus. Okay? I like the one that had the little golden wolf pelt there. So, it kind of stood him out a little bit because these are venerable dreadnoughts. They have been around for a while. I mean, to become a dreadnought, you've got to be an incredible troop on the battlefield. When you fall, the apothecaries get to you in time, or if you do Space Wolves, the wolf priests, because Space Wolves do not have apothecaries, we have wolf priests, which is like a chaplain and an apothecary rolled into one. They're able to harvest you, harvest whatever's left, entomb you in a coffin, and then the tech priests, or rune priests, I think it is. No, not rune priests, whatever. But, oh dear God, I've already forgotten the friggin' name. But the tech guys get a hold of you, and yeah, they put you back together inside the thing. They got to wake you up. They got to make you moving forward. Now, I went with some different paint on this, and I really like experimenting with the snow-based. That's just Stryland Battle Mud with an Agrax Earthshade wash and plopping down snow in different areas to make it look like he's moving through a muddy, snowy battlefield. Which, get honest, Fenris, okay. You know, some parts of the day when it warms up, and yeah, it just goes, Tech Marine. Tech Marine? Whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. The guys with the really long robotical arms and the big hook on the back. It's early and I'm drawing blanks left and right. Now, after I got them all done, there's like 5 different grays on there after the base coat. I gave it a Nuln Oil wash, and then I coated everything when the whole miniature was done in a strong tone Army Painter finish. I chose not to make the runes on the shield or the axe glow. I did like the way it looks. Okay? I thought that was kind of cool and kind of different. But what I wanted was something a little offbeat, for lack of a better phrase. I wanted to go with some of the stuff I've been using on my Custodes for their the spears and the swords. The way I did the power thing up. So I thought that looked pretty good for, you know, I haven't given him a name yet, but this Dread. And the shield, I just, old, battered, worn out shield. I try to keep things as simple as possible, like with the heavy flamer down there. You know, well, not heavy, but the flamer. It gave it like a bolt gun base with a mix of, well, I should say with a wash of, not a mix, of Gravelord Gray with Speed Paint Medium, like 6 drops to 4 for the gray and the medium, to give it that overall metallic look. And then I think it's scale 75, not scale 75. It's another brand of paint that I took their light bronze, and I'm really liking their metallics, and just gave it over the flamer nozzle and gave everything like washes and all that fun stuff. Like I followed that through with the bolt gun metal and the light bronze on the Wolfhead grenade launcher. It gives me an overall different vibe look to it. And for those gemstones, I'm not gonna lie, Army Painter Gemstone Metallic makes everything one coat, smooth, simple, beautiful, done. They have it in their air paint, which from what I understand, if you water down your paints, that is the consistency that you want, period. Or they have it in their normal line. I've used both. I like the sparkly effects that it has. I love how it does up on miniatures. Just like same thing I did like white gold around him because he is a venerable. I wanted to stay away from the usual tried and true recipe I have for the gold. I wanted something a little different to kind of signify him with his age and his status and, you know, everything else with the wolves. Now, whew, I know, a mouthful, right? We're at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, I love this part more than anything else. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger All that fun stuff right down below in the comment section. Do you have a Venerable Dreadnought in your force? Have you made, like Bjorn, have you made a Murderfang? Have you made the Venerable guy? Did you give them all names? Are you really, really good with scroll work that you can write on the little tapestries they may have on some of theirs? You know, any tips, tricks, whatever, leave them down below. I do have to say, though, if you're leaving me links to stuff on Amazon, YouTube is going to pull your comment. For some reason, they don't like external links. They just automatically pull it. I may see a notification on my iPad, but when I get in there to comment and say thank you, it's gone. Now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, and I'm pretty sure that I did, please give me that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But guys, there we go. My quick unboxing, tabletop look, whatever you want to call it, of the Warhammer 40k Space Wolves Venerable Dreadnought. I want to thank all of you for watching this one. I know, my stuff is a little bit different, but still. You know, I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and I sincerely mean this when I say one day I hope to meet all of you across the tabletop.